I just did a video on who's using artificial intelligence in the boardroom. And as a business executive, I'm coming across a large number of people who literally are not using AI tools on a day to day basis. And I think it's a huge mistake. In fact, I'm actually going to take time out of my fairly hectic operations to go and learn more about the AI tools, use different tools to enhance my business and take my business to another level. If you as a business executive are not embracing this new paradigm, if you're not using the new tools, it's a huge missed opportunity. And in fact, you may potentially be left behind. You do need to develop, a way of operating with these tools. And, you really have to get your head around some of the methodologies that you need to use. For example, there's no point just putting in very simple prompts into ChatGPT. These days, you have to be a bit more sophisticated. You have to use a risen methodology. Risen stands for role, instructions, steps, end game, narrowing of the brief. And so you have to, frame your context all the time when you're dealing with the chat tools so that they're learning how you want them to perform, how you want them to deliver the information to you. You need to give them the context. Wherever possible, the more you can give good quality briefings and context to the chat, you're going to get very high caliber responses. Now, I use chat for everything at the moment. I'm using it for email correspondence. I'm using it for preparing reports for clients. I'm using it to streamline our operations in our business. We look at every workflow. We look at every process. Can it be streamlined? Can it be improved? Now, the same as a business executive, if you're working your way up through the corporate ladders, you need to be looking at ways that you can enhance your performance and leverage the power of chat. And of course, there are a number of ways you can humanize the results so that it is in your voice, it's in your tone. The fascinating thing about the tools, I started using them several months ago, but I'm seeing a huge progression. I'm seeing how it's evolving. And because it has the memory capacity and because I use it every day, it's getting better and better in terms of the output. So you can train it to write in your voice. You can train it to operate in a certain way. And that's the incredible nature of the AI tools. And I think there'll be many more leaps and bounds ahead in the coming months and years. There's no doubt there's going to be a radical transformation in our workplaces. And if you as an executive are not across the tools, not using them yourself on a daily basis and becoming more sophisticated in how you're using those tools, it's a huge missed opportunity. And I think you'll find in the long term you will potentially be caught off guard because you'll have other executives who are just so much further advanced in leveraging the power of this new technology. Now, obviously, I'm more than aware that there's potentially a lot of dangers out there. There's a lot of ethical issues around the use of AI, but, I'm being transparent with you. I'm using it day to day. I'm seeing huge opportunities for my business. I can see areas where we won't need resources going forward. I would rather be eyes wide open than eyes wide shut in this scenario, and at least being aware of where the challenges are going to come from. And you can only do that if you're experiencing it yourself every day. So, take on the challenge for the next 30 days. Use AI tools and try and learn a new AI tool every couple of days. Use a different paradigm because it's not all just about ChatGPT. I know that's the most common one that everyone's using, but there are a raft of other tools that are coming into the market that are incredibly impressive and are certainly going to change the way we work and improve productivity as we go forward.